Everyone, Dominic here. Good afternoon or good evening or good morning, whatever it is for you. I just wanted to share a little insight that I had this morning while I was online. One of my friends had posted a video of Will Smith talking about responsibility. You probably have seen it. It's a really good video, actually, and he said he was talking with a friend debating the difference between fault and responsibility. And he said, that it's not someone's fault, or it's not your fault if, your spouse cheats on you, or if your father or mother abuse you, or it's not your fault that, whatever. So he was talking about, but it is your responsibility to react in a way that's appropriate for you. And I think that he hit it on the head. Several years ago, I had been, working with my teacher, and one of the things that he always talked about was responsibility. But he would always talk about it from like the opposite point of view: responsibility. And he would say, turn the words around. Now, what does it mean? The ability to respond. And the cool thing was that he used to say, do you in fact have the ability to respond? And the first time that I heard that, I was like, I do. I do have the ability to respond. And up until that point, I never really thought about it that way. I was always like, I was wanting the other person that did something to me to fix the problem, to apologize, or, to make it go away somehow, instead of me looking at how I responded to that particular event. The ability to respond is beautiful, because the ability to respond implies that we have the power, that we have the control, that we can choose to respond to any situation in any way that we want. Now, is it always easy? No, it's not. Now, the more that you work on yourself, the more that you practice responding in ways that, are, for a better word, emotionally intelligent, right? Or Zen, or however you want to, piece it together, the more that you practice that, the easier it gets. So, there's a million and one different examples. I had an issue not too long ago where I was talking with someone on the phone, someone close to me, and they got really upset. And they were screaming and ranting and raving, and I did everything that I could to calm them down. Nothing happened. But the interesting thing was that I never got upset, not even a little bit. I was like observing, watching myself and listening, watching this whole thing unfold, and I could see, oh my gosh, this person doesn't understand. They don't know that they have control, that they don't have to get upset. I was like, oh my gosh. And so that's right. So they don't know, that makes them innocent, and that means that the only thing that I can do is have compassion for them. Now, that's not always easy to do, because some people are a little bit nuts, and they can they can say and do things that are crazy, and you want to, strangle them. But hey, you can't do that. So anyway, my point is the ability to respond. You're in charge of that, always, everywhere, no matter what you do. And I know that sounds like a very simple, easy lesson, and you probably know that, but in the moment, sometimes it's hard to remember. So anyway, that's my little insight for the day. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.